Are you a lifelong fan of General Hospital?
Are you a new fan who wants to know more about the history of the show?
Do you enjoy talking about the show with others?
Do you find yourself yelling at the TV?
Is your self-care an hour a day in Port Charles?
If so, we invite you to join hosts
Amanda Kimmel
and Shannon Coach at the place where all the hidden conversations take place and secrets are revealed.
Meet us at Pier 54,
a General Hospital fan podcast.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to the Port Charles. Nope.
Which one are we doing first?
We're doing the General Hospital recap for May 3rd through 7th. But today we're also recording the Port Charles 411 right afterwards. So I was eager to get started on that. I guess we'll just give a little preview of that one. We are doing something that we said we were going to do.
Finally.
May is Maxi month.
Yes.
And it ironically worked out that our fan spotlight last week was Max.
Yes.
So it just goes right in. By the way, he gave us the cutest little shout out on Instagram because he was talking to the two cutest ladies.
Aww.
I think that's what he said. Let me find it because it was cute.
I had told Madeline that we had talked to him and that he was 6. And so this week she was like, can I watch General Hospital with you? It was so cute.
Here.
With me, Maxwell. Click the link in the bio. I'm talking with the two cutest ladies on Pier 54 General Hospital Podcast.
And it was so cute because like he's pointing up like the link in the bio and
Yeah.
everything. So thanks, Max.
So cute.
So cute. And he did such a good job.
He did. He really knew his stuff. I was impressed.
He did. And he's like any other little kid, you know. At first they're like, I don't know what the heck to say. But then you get them talking about something they're into. They're like, hey, guess what?
Yes, exactly.
I know.
Let me give you all the scoop. It was so cute.
Yes. So we did have one major faux pas, 2 major faux pas to our stories last week. Number one is when we were doing our Mount Rushmores. Thank you, Brian Teague. Reminded us, how on earth did we forget Phase On?
I don't know. When I saw that comment, I was like, oh my gosh.
We talk about him all the time. My husband loves him.
All the time.
How did we forget Phase? I think because we were just so stuck.
Maybe he deserves his own monument. And we were thinking like 4 equivalent. And he's in a league of his own.
He's in his league of, yeah. But so's Helena.
That's true.
And then we forgot Heather Weber, who also has. So maybe, okay.
But is Heather Weber evil or crazy?
I think at this point she's evil.
I don't know. I think she's just crazy.
I think she's a villain.
Is she?
I think Heather's a villain.
She is a villain.
When she drugged Olivia, she knew what she was doing.
That's true. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you it.
When she was buying the paintings of Franco's or like doing her own BLT sandwich. Yeah, that's a little bit bonkers. But drugging Olivia, stuff like that.
Okay. That's premeditated. Makes you, I got it.
Yeah.
All right.
Faking. Didn't she fake being stabbed or something?
I'm sure
she has. There's all that is evil. But yeah, we totally.
We were on the spot.
I know.
That's my only excuse.
What excuse did I have? I am the one who brought it on the spot because I'm the one who saw it. But as we have said many times, we don't discuss the show. So
right. I
hadn't thought about it. I put it in my timeline or my show notes and stuff of things to go over, but I hadn't thought about it since. So, because I wanted to have a real honest conversation with you.
Exactly.
And then the biggest one that we have said many, 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 many times correctly in the name of last week's episode, we said, if your sister's sister almost had. We have spoken many times about baby Lila.
Yep.
We know that Sam did have Sonny's baby.
Yes.
It was 100% slip of the tongue. I feel bad because I do know that that could be taken as though we do not consider a stillborn or a miscarriage a baby. And we have talked many times about that with our own personal experiences.
Correct.
That is absolutely not the case. That if you have gone through that, we still consider it mom, you know.
Exactly.
So we sincerely apologize of the mistake.
Right.
You know, it really should have read had. And we hope that you've been listening long enough that you have heard us say that correctly many times. And also that we respect the different stages of what makes a mom.
Exactly.
So definitely did not want to hurt anybody with that or seem.
Right. I mean, I do feel like if people have listened enough, they know our feelings on that. Every mom is a mom, a stepmom, a surrogate mom, an adoptive mom. If you've lost a child at any stage during pregnancy,
right,
it doesn't matter. You're a mom.
Yep.
So.
Yeah. And then as I was doing some research for our first little stop on Maxie this week, took a little side trip over to PCU. Sean Butler's listed as a former academic counselor. It was not in his bio. And as I'm reading it, I'm like, yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't mentioned in his bio. So throw that one in there too.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. So that's all the stuff that we messed up last week, whether knowingly or not.
I mean, we're pretty honest with we make mistakes, so.
Right. Exactly. But that one I did feel bad for because.
Right.
And if you listen to the show, you know exactly how.
Yes.
It was just completely off the cuff. You know, it was just.
Exactly. And I appreciate that our listeners will correct us without attacking us.
Yes.
So, yep. Call us out, please. Every time. As long as you do it nicely, we absolutely want to hear it.
Yes. So where do you want to get started this week?
I don't know.
I watched in a really weird way. So like Tuesday, I watched Monday and Tuesdays, and then I might have forgotten that I did not watch Wednesday, Thursday, Friday until this morning.
Oh my!
It's Saturday morning because we did not want to record on Mother's Day. Although we did that 2 years ago, didn't we?
We did.
Okay. I don't want to do any work if I don't have to tomorrow.
That was fine with me. It did not matter.
So,
I'll just pick random things then that like stuck out to me this week. First, did you notice the COVID-19 sign?
No!
Oh my gosh! Yes. They were standing, Finn, I think it was standing at the nurse's station. Was it Finn? Somebody was talking to Anna because she said...
Probably Finn.
Finn or... No, I think it was actually Valentine.
Okay.
Anyway, they were asking her if she was coming in for her treatment. And she said
yeah,
no.
later in the week.
Yes. She said no, she had heard about the active shooter or whatever. So when they were standing at the nurse's station, behind them was a CDC guideline, like big poster board that was like COVID-19, get your vaccine, blah, 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 blah. And so now are they going to bring that in? What are they doing?
No, but they're probably just doing their, because I mean, we've seen them have autism awareness stuff behind, because they always, if you ever watch like the different posters and everything they have in the background, like they had something about like autism awareness years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I distinctly remember that because I was like, hey, cool, there's autism.
Yeah.
You know, but they didn't talk about it. So they might be just doing their little
maybe
product placement for awareness.
Maybe because it was absolutely.
I did not see that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I was bad this week because I had to binge 3 episodes this morning and I was trying to piece together. Maxie doesn't have a lot of stuff written on her.
No, it's going to be a super short episode because she was just kind of like, well, she was a kid. She was a kid character.
Well, I have some digging on that because I watched a lot of YouTube on her.
Well, that's good.
But I had to piece together like 4 different articles just to get like a page. But then they also, we need your help, guys. They have nothing after 2018. So for the past 3 years, nothing about Maxie. So send us your stuff that you remember about Maxie from 2019, 20, and so far in 21. Well, I think we can figure out 21.
Right.
And probably most of 20, being that we were on hiatus like half the year.
Yes.
But still, we're going to need some help.
So that, yeah, COVID was like a random thing. And then Sasha being so weird. Are they going to try to make her pregnant? Because
I was thinking the same thing
5 minutes ago.
We just talked about this, that you gave me so much crap. It only takes once.
It only takes once, but you don't find out 5 seconds later.
No.
Like, really, they did. Wasn't it last week? Isn't that what he said to her? Was she not feeling weird about last week?
Yeah.
Did she hook up with Michael again?
I don't think so. No.
So how was she pregnant?
I don't know.
And if not, what is she doing? Because she was super weird.
She was. She absolutely was. There was definitely something going on there.
And
I don't know.
He knows that she's in recovery, so it's not like she was at a meeting and didn't want to admit that, because I totally understand that.
Yeah. I don't know. I was getting the pregnancy vibes, too. I know.
No, it's too soon.
And we want them to have a good relationship.
Right. We don't have to make everyone pregnant within 2 weeks of...
Not everyone has to be a parent.
True.
They could just be...
But even like the pregnancy scare stuff, like they throw that in as a storyline no matter what.
Right. But it's too soon for them.
It is. It is. It's too soon for them, but even not saying it's too soon for them, it's too soon for her to even think that.
Yeah.
You don't... I mean, I don't know. Maybe other people have different experiences. According to my mom, she knew she was pregnant like the morning after. She would stand up and get sick like instantly and she would know. But I think she's just crazy. So, but even when I was
impressive.
Like trying for Madeline and I was taking tests like way too early, you didn't even see the faint line until like 10 days after. So
things have changed a lot though in the past 7 years. I feel like things change all the time.
They do change all the time, but
I know.
I feel like 7 days, especially if you weren't trying, that it wouldn't. Maybe I'm just like.
I feel like they would have been using protection,
right?
In my opinion,
I would hope so. And even if they weren't, I feel like that wouldn't be in your mind 7 days later.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
I'm hoping not to.
I just don't want that to be the storyline, no matter what. But
Absolutely
I also feel like if they're going to, they could have done it a little more realistically. So I don't know. So yeah, there's.
But if they have a baby boy, maybe they can name him Ford. Was it a Ford that they were working on?
Oh my God. You're such a dork. Okay. I was like, Ford
Corbin. Ooh, that's a good name.
It is a good name, except for I really hope they don't do that either. Please don't name the baby after the car he
Corbin.
was conceived in.
I think it's Ron Howard named all of his kids after the places that they were conceived. His daughter, Bryce Dallas Howard.
How do you know exactly where they were conceived?
Well, if he was on location filming.
Oh, I guess that's true. If it was like an extended period of time. I'm thinking like overnight.
Or if you're on your honeymoon or something like that.
How do you know it happened?
I don't know. You can go back to the dates.
Okay, but if I'm away for a week.
Yeah.
As a romantic vacation, things are happening more than once during that week. So if I start the week in Miami and
if you're on a cruise, you might have a more difficult time if you have like multiple ports.
What if you're in the middle of the sea? You just name it after the sea? What do you do?
Pacifica and Atlantic.
All right. If that's how you want to name your kids.
India is a name.
Go ahead.
Is it the India Sea or Indian Sea? Indian Ocean. Yeah. Never mind. Okay. I don't have my globe or my map handy.
All right. I'm not that adventurous. My kid would be named like Lake Erie or something. That's the only place I go.
Anyway.
So, yeah. Anyway, those were my like random things. What else? What do you have? What stuck out to you?
When Kevin said that he was ready to solve a murder at the dinner party, because the first thing I thought of, I was like, this is just like Clue. This is great. And I'm assigning people like roles in my head. I'm like, Ava is totally Miss Peacock.
Okay.
Have you ever seen the movie Clue? Come on.
I've played the game Clue.
Okay. There is an excellent, I think that you would actually really enjoy it because it has alternate endings. So when you saw it in the theater, you didn't know which ending you were going to see. And so it was kind of like the board game.
Oh, that's cute.
But it's a murder mystery dinner party. People wind up dead. They're all over the place. Christopher Lloyd's in it. Leslie Ann Warren plays Miss Peacock. Yeah.
All right.
Like, it's really good.
Okay.
But it's Tim Curry plays the butler. And so the very end has 3 endings. I have it on DVD. You can watch all 3 endings because then they're like, or did it happen? And then they go through the whole next ending. But like if you saw it live in the movie theater when it was released, it would have been, you don't know which ending you're getting.
Okay. You'll have to let me borrow it.
They need to start making movies like that again, guys. But yes. So all I kept thinking was the movie Clue because of that.
Yeah.
He would have been, so Kevin would have been the professor.
Mm-hmm.
Clue characters.
Green?
That's Miss Peacock. Miss Scarlet. Wait a second.
Plum. It's Professor Plum.
Professor Plum, yes. So Kevin would have been Professor Plum. I'm going to get the cast. I'm sorry. Leslie Ann Warren was Miss Scarlet, not Miss Peacock. Miss Peacock was a little, so Miss Scarlet was sexy.
Mm-hmm.
So that would totally be Ava.
Mm-hmm.
So Ava would be Miss Scarlet. Mrs. White, I guess we could have done Mr. White, and that would be Cyrus.
Okay.
Kevin would have been Professor Plum.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Green could be Martin.
Oh, there you go.
Colonel Mustard, Nicholas.
That makes me think of Martin because of the KFC stuff.
Okay, so let's have Colonel Mustard can be Martin then, because Colonel Mustard, and then Mr. Green can be Nicholas, and then I guess by default Mrs. White would just be Laura.
Okay,
but I'll take it.
It doesn't fit her as well as Ava's character.
No, but she's totally Miss Scarlet.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad that you and Kevin were playing Clue.
I'm really upset that I messed up Miss Peacock, though.
It's okay. We'll forgive
Please forgive me.
We'll forgive you. It's fine.
But then, okay, go ahead.
I was just going to say, the dinner party did what it was supposed to do, but it was kind of stupid. I wish they would have showed them at dinner.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay.
Yes. Like, what was the dinner conversation? What did Martin bring for dessert?
Coffee cake.
Oh, was it coffee cake?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I missed that.
He said it at the very end. He said, Cyrus is my ride, so I need to get going, but I would have loved to have stayed for some coffee cake.
Aww.
So I thought it was going to be a hummingbird cake.
Of course.
Because he said to Nicholas about tracking his mom down, and so I thought it was going to be the same cake.
That's what I was anticipating,
he said coffee cake whenever he was leaving.
Because I was expecting him to have like a quick quip as it was being served to, oh, Nicholas, I heard that you wanted to try this, or something like that. Cyrus trying to demean the relationship between Laura and Kevin, and she was not having it.
Yep.
When men protect you like that, it's not because they don't think you can handle yourself. It's because they love you.
Exactly.
And they're supporting you.
Yes.
I mean, Kevin had her back. He was like, oh no, I just want a front row seat because you're about to get.
Yes.
It's not because they think you're frail.
No. No one would think that Laura was frail. No.
Who said don't get your ponytail in a twist? Was that Laura? Did Laura say something about don't get his ponytail in a twist? About Cyrus, or was it Ava? I don't know. Somebody did, and it was funny.
It was probably Laura, but I didn't catch that. See?
Yeah.
You're getting different things than I did.
It was before they showed up, because they were talking about, we need to keep him here. Okay, because Ava was saying that we need to keep him here, and Laura was like, yeah, I know. Don't get his ponytail in a twist. I think that's how it was.
I can't believe he was going to kill Britt.
I know!
Like, he was just done. Okay, just go kill her. It's fine.
I can't believe that he straight up killed the custodian.
Yeah.
Is that the first time that we've actually seen him kill somebody? I felt like it was.
Yeah. Yeah, he's always ordered the hits.
Exactly, because I never thought that he did it himself. He always...
Right, like Sonny doesn't do the dirty work. Yeah. No, I'm with you.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, I feel like Britt would have put up a better struggle than she did, though. I know Jason needed to save her in the end, and you knew that was going to happen, but she just kind of stood there and was like, oh, no.
I was more upset with her talking between the lines to the custodian.
Yeah.
Like, come on. She knows better than that.
She should know better. Mm-hmm. They did say that he had just flipped, though.
Yeah.
Originally, he was working for Sonny, and then he flipped to Cyrus. So I guess she could have missed that memo, but in that line of work, you would be careful.
Right. You would make sure that you have the passcode or something like that, you know, that, I don't know.
Yeah. Rookie mistake, though. She is just getting into this life.
I know. She's doing well, though.
She is.
And she's holding her own.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you want to go from there? Because there's a few places we could go.
I guess to her helping Jason.
Okay. But who shot him then? So we have to go through that because, I was...
Go ahead.
How did you feel?
Shannon's making fists as she's talking, but go ahead. How do you feel?
Jordan stopping Jason from getting his tests. Like, come on, stop it.
Right.
But then...
If there was a doctor order, you just let it go through. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's not how that...
Get it done. Yeah.
But then Cam's there during the shootout.
Mm-hmm.
And we are supposed to be under the impression that he's the one who shot Jason. But then later on in the week, it comes back, the ballistic reports in the gun didn't match what shot Jason.
Right.
So who shot him?
I don't know.
The other guy was dead.
I thought they were going to say that it was Jordan, but she didn't come out of that door for another 3 seconds or whatever.
Yeah.
So there had to be another shooter in the garage, but we never saw that.
Who is it?
I don't know.
Who do you think it is?
Another one of Cyrus's guys, I would guess.
But how did they not follow? Because they didn't even do the thing where we see Cam. Cam thought that Cam shot. Like, Cam did shoot something, I think.
No, they said that gun didn't go off.
It didn't go off?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So he was just completely blacked out?
Yeah.
Okay. Because we never even saw him, like, look like, okay, where did that shot come from?
Right.
And they didn't do this, move the camera so that you see a figure or something.
Right.
So who the heck shot?
I don't know. But I hope they are smart enough to make it so that it was someone else and not try to now say it was Jordan because she was not on the scene.
Maybe it was Brando giving payback for getting shot in the leg.
I don't think
I don't think he would either, but that was just my first.
Mm-mm. No, I think it was just another one of Renault's guys, but he heard the footsteps from the cops coming and shot and walked away.
I don't know who it could be.
I really can't think of anyone else.
No, because that guy was dead.
Yeah. Yeah. They were.
And the only gun he had is the one that Cam picked up.
Right. Yeah. They zipped him up in the body bag. He was definitely dead. Maybe the other guy that was upstairs because he was like lagging behind because she kicked him. Maybe he got downstairs from like a different exit.
Maybe. I did feel bad when at the police station, Cam overheard Liz telling Scotty that Peter killed
Why did that make you feel bad? He needed to know.
He did, but he overheard it.
Yeah.
And now he's like freaking because he didn't know that he hadn't shot him yet.
Right.
So he's thinking, oh my gosh, what if I just shot the wrong guy? What if I killed somebody?
Right.
The wrong person, at least he could have, in his mind, justified if Jason died, but Jason had killed Franco.
True.
But if he had done that,
and it was
he
Peter.
basically did. Yeah.
Right.
I don't know.
I didn't feel bad. I felt like he needed to know. And I don't know how much longer they were going to wait to tell him because they were having the conversation like, well, he needs to know, but
they did bring it up with him later.
Yeah.
So I was glad that at least was solved.
Right.
But then him going to Joss and apologizing.
That was so good. I like how well they're making them communicate.
Yes.
Good job. I hope that all kids are learning to talk it out because I can't communicate. As we've talked about. Can't do it. I love text message.
But I don't know how it's going to go.
I don't know. I felt like Joss was trying to forgive him. And then when he was outside with Elizabeth, he was like, I just lost my best friend forever.
Yeah.
I think they're going to, obviously we're not sending Jocelyn away to college because of her foot.
Right.
I feel like Cam's going to end up staying because Franco is dead. And then they're going to reconnect their friendship.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll both be counselors at Lila's Kids and they can work on the same project together.
There we go. And we all know that even if Jason saw Cam shoot him, Jason would not turn him in.
Mm-mm. Absolutely
He
not.
would not do that to Jake's brother. He would not do that to Liz, even if Liz is done with him in his mind right now, because now he doesn't know that she knows it wasn't him. But he would never do that. So
I like that they finally seem to be squashing the Dante Sam stuff.
I was thinking, okay, hold it. Were you getting the vibe, though, that they were playing, that Sam was playing Spinelli? I was picking up on she was playing him, and I was getting mad because she was using the kids.
Yep.
Not cool.
Yeah. She definitely played him to get the information. I originally thought she was going to turn around and hand it to Dante.
I thought that was part of their ploy, though.
Mad.
I didn't know until the end that, he was not on the same page. I thought they were just bickering at the safe house for show for the other people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I thought when they were at the police station in the beginning that they had kind of rehearsed it, that he was going to play bad cop and she was going to play good cop and get the information.
Even though she's not even a cop.
Right. And then she was going to take the information to Dante. Once they got to the hallway of the safe house, then I was like, oh, okay. She's not.
I still thought that she was playing, though.
I did not think that she was there.
It was not until he arrested her or brought her in that I was like, oh, maybe they weren't.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't in cahoots with each other, Up until that point, I thought that they were
in cahoots, but his understanding was she was going to bring the information to him, and she knew she was going to double cross him from the beginning.
Yeah. Oh, maybe.
She's smart enough for that.
Well, yeah, because now she's shown them where the safe house is.
Right.
Now they need a new safe house. Mm-hmm. Or as Britt said, the not so safe house.
Exactly. I want to know who tipped them off, though, because Britt wouldn't move him, and then they're in the car.
Right.
So who told them, get out of there? Or did he really just trust Britt's, look, I don't think Spinelli's not going to say anything. We should probably move.
I think he might have. Ooh, him defending her.
Yes.
To Spinelli.
Yes. Spinelli called her the Britch.
And Jason said, do not call her that. And she overheard and got a cute little smirk on her face.
Yeah.
They're going to be cute. I'm going to like them.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That was all good. All good, all good. Except for Carly saying to her that if she lost him on the table for the operation thing, that it was on her. No! It's on you because you're the one that told him to escape when he told you it wasn't a good idea.
Yeah.
Not on Britt. Mm-mm.
No.
Nope, nope, nope. Not happening.
Nope. What do you think do you think Dante's going to stay on after this case?
Probably.
He's going to stay with PCPD?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like their hook to get him back in.
Me too. Well, yeah, especially now that Chase is in the hospital too.
Right. And they are playing it like they're going to need another dose.
Yeah, I know. And he is just so darn trusting.
Yeah.
I did not like her coming home and being like, I just want you so bad.
That did feel weird.
Right.
That did feel weird.
I don't like how they're doing it.
And they had already hooked up when she was technically with Chase.
Yep.
So I don't understand why they couldn't hook up now.
Right.
We're just hiding it from Chase.
Right.
And that's that.
And he's in the hospital. He literally cannot walk in on you.
Right.
He can only feel his hand.
Exactly. So.
Yeah.
Right. If you were going to consider it cheating, it was already
It's not like they kissed. And then said, you know what, before this goes any further, I need to do this.
Exactly.
And then they're having oh my gosh, I can't wait for blah, blah, blah.
Right.
But they blah, blah, blah many a times before.
No, they only
She
blah,
realized.
blah, blah.
I thought it was at least twice.
I thought it was only once on the mattress.
Yeah,
and the thing.
I thought it was at least
it twice.
I
there?
thought so.
Oh, I thought it was only once, but whatever.
They're still new into the relationship. They can
one occasion. It's one occasion.
That does not count as a once.
No,
it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
One night. I will give you the one night.
It counts as one. If it's all within the same period of time, it counts as one encounter. So they had one encounter. If they were going to count that as cheating, then they cheated. So who cares how many times it is?
But especially now, it's even worse because...
Yeah, I don't know.
And Chase is like, the more the merrier. And Michael was like, but why was Michael going there?
I think just to check in.
I don't know. I'm telling you, I feel like he's going to wind up telling Chase.
I don't think
there is something
I don't think he's going to tell Chase.
I think he's going to get fed up with it and be like, Willow's too nice to tell you, but we're in love.
No.
And that's not cool.
No, I think they're going to do it some other stupid way, like having them get sloppy and like hugging or kissing right outside of his room, and he's going to overhear it.
Oh, God, don't do that.
They're not going to let her actually be honest with him, so that then he can be all hurt and angry.
Oh, and
then he'll turn to who knows.
him that Willow will be there too. I want her to tell Finn.
Yes.
I would be okay with that because then they could go together.
Right.
And Finn won't say anything.
Right.
But he will be there to support her.
Yes.
So.
Yep. I don't know who they're going to have Chase hook up with whenever he gets mad, though.
Maybe he can just handle it without having to hook up with somebody else. Because that's not really the healthiest option.
Right.
Jordan telling Trina why she and Curtis are divorcing, but blaming it on the secrets from work? No. Curtis understood your secrets from work because he had them too.
Exactly.
It was all the other secrets.
Right. Yeah. She was just justifying.
Oh, yeah. Because she can't accept any blame.
Right.
Oh, but then Trina overseeing Curtis and Portia at the bar. Totally confused.
Yes.
She's going to think that her mom is the reason why they didn't get together. Or why Curtis,
they didn't stay together.
Curtis and,
Right. I know what you meant. But I feel like Trina has a very open relationship with her mom, and she is very mature. Like, she is the queen of the good conversations. So I think she'll go to her mom after the fact and say, hey, I saw this. I'm confused. Can you just be straight with me? And Portia can tell her the truth. She didn't do anything with Curtis until after they announced, and technically nothing has happened yet. Like, even like the flirting,
they were reminiscing a little bit.
Yeah, even that didn't start until after he said, yeah, we're definitely like done.
Yeah. Moonlit Garden could not find what the drink was.
Oh,
and I was really hoping that this Angela person was like a famous mixologist.
That would have been awesome.
They're not. Or she's not.
That's disappointing. Yeah.
I know. I was
wanted
really
to know what that drink was. And I thought it was cute that they both said, no, it can't go on the menu. It's our own little.
Yep.
Yay.
And I want to know what a Between the Sheets is.
I know. They should hire us as taste testers for their pretend.
If we could just get the recipes so we could do that as a Port Charles 411.
They should do that as a new book. The recipes of.
We need the BLT.
And Sunny's,
marinara.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the drinks.
Yes. We need a GH cookbook.
That would be so good.
That would be great. That would be awesome.
They need to make that a reality.
Yes. Or we do. And we just have to make up drinks for each person. And we have to mix. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay. Let's get some fan interaction with this.
Okay.
If you have an idea for what you think a drink for a character should be, send it to us. We'll make it.
Oh my God, that would be so fun.
Or, because we keep saying that we need to make the hummingbird cake because of Martin too.
Oh my gosh.
We're so doing this. We are so doing this. Great idea, Amanda. I love it.
Thanks.
Okay, we are doing this. Please send us what you think a Carly would be. Either a dish or a drink or something like that. Like, what would a Jasper Jack's be? Because that's actually one of our local, Houlihan's. I don't think it's a local restaurant. I think it's a national chain.
Yeah.
When the Sex and the City movies came out, they made a martini for each girl.
Oh, that's cute.
And I still make the Samantha.
Oh, that's fun.
The very first one, because at the second movie, they came out with new ones. And I didn't like the second ones better. But the first one, the first Samantha was called the Ex-Boyfriend.
Oh, cute.
And it's made with X-rated fusion liqueur, grapefruit juice, Sky vodka, and a champagne float.
Fun.
And it's so yummy.
Okay.
We need, oh my gosh, like an Avatini.
Yeah.
Come on. I mean, but she always drinks dirty martinis.
She does.
But still. Or no, she just drinks vodka martinis with olives. I feel like she would drink a dirty martini though. But they probably don't want to give her dirty water to drink.
Right.
So they just put the clear in there.
I'm sure she's grateful for
Oh,
that.
a Cassadine cordial.
Oh,
Guys, you have to help us with this, please. We are doing this.
it's so much fun.
We're going to be mixologists. That's going to be the best 411 because we're going to be mixing them and trying them. So by the end, who knows?
People write in later and be like, I don't know what you were talking about. This was nasty. And we're like, well, that was drink number 10. So,
right. So we can't be responsible
at that point.
Oh, and this would be good content for the TikTok too.
Oh, yeah. TikTok too.
I'm so excited. Okay. So we need your help.
I love it.
I love it too. I don't want to talk about anything else. I just want to talk about this. Okay, but we have to finish.
We have to get back. Okay.
What were we talking about?
Trina and her mom
Yes.
have the conversation about what is this relationship? When did it start? Blah, blah, blah. I don't think that she'll assume for long anyway that Portia is the reason that they're not getting back together.
But when she finds out that they did have an affair, because she already asked Taggart about Jordan and he was like, no, nothing ever happened there.
Right.
He did not say.
Right. Because you're not supposed to pull your kids into your personal business.
No.
So
and it's none of their business.
Yeah.
Even though she's an adult.
Nope.
It's not.
Right.
That is between the adult, but
exactly.
She's probably going to put 2 and 2 together. And because she even offered to talk to Curtis. Right. And then this is going to be when we find out that Curtis is really her dad.
Yeah.
That is how it has to go, right? Like, he's going to be her dad.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
And then Taggart's going to be hurt, and that's why he's going to turn to Jordan.
There we go. Done.
Yep. Finish that storyline. Don't even need to talk about it.
Nope.
Because Jordan bores me.
Let's get back to our drinks.
Maybe she'll get exciting whenever she's a Taggart.
Maybe.
That would be good.
That would be good.
She was like spicy and cute back in the day, and now she's just so boring. They're writing the character so boring.
Yes.
So hopefully this will add some spice.
I did like how she handled Cam, though.
Yeah.
She did do a really good job with that.
She did.
Yeah.
She did. Yes, telling him not to talk and like talking him through lowering the gun. She did. When she's on the job, like in a case at that moment, she does a great job.
Yes.
But when she's back at the office talking about stuff or trying to come up with a plan, she's not doing a good job.
I agree. Hey, and we can figure out what the Tannotini is that Mike created.
There you go.
Nina asking if she should try it. No, just let it sit there. He just brought it over so you could look at it.
Right. He just wanted, look at this pretty drink I made, but don't touch it.
Yeah.
No, I don't like the sparks between the two of them. I do not want her.
Do you think there's sparks there? I don't.
No.
I think they're trying to force sparks, but I'm not feeling any.
I think that he likes her because he was talking about how wonderful and beautiful she was and blah, blah, blah. And I think that she is just in a bad place right now. And so she's going to make the worst choice that she can make by hooking up with him. And then she's going to end up knocked up like we talked about. That's just how it's going to work. Her miracle baby is going to come from Sonny's super sperm that we've talked about before. You can't be so close to Sonny without getting pregnant. I hope that's not how it goes, but I think that is. I was annoyed with him, though, because he is not someone that listens to what people say. Whether he's playing Sonny or Mike, he doesn't listen. And then she calls him and is like, just stay in your room. Just stay in your room. That would make you leave your room.
Exactly.
You wouldn't stay in your room.
Yeah.
No. But he listened until...
And Trina didn't get to thank him for the sauce.
Right.
This is how they're going to figure it out. Because Trina got the jar of sauce. And she told Joss that she could have some with breadsticks.
But Joss said she won't try it.
Why did she say she won't try it?
Because she can't eat carbs because she's on the couch. I was following you 100%.
Because she's going to recognize the sauce.
Yes. Yep. I was totally, whenever she said that, I was like, yes, Joss is going to say, this is Uncle Sonny's sauce, blah, blah, blah. But when she said that, Joss said now she's a couch potato because of her foot.
Yeah.
And she's no more carbs. So who is Trina going to share the sauce with that's going to recognize it? Because her mom wouldn't.
Carly would.
Carly would, but is she going to?
Why would she share?
Why would she just show up
spaghetti
and be like,
sauce
I have spaghetti sauce. Joss won't eat carbs, but you will, Carly. It's kind of forced. The breadsticks made total sense.
Wouldn't that have been awesome if they had figured out it was Sonny because of the sauce?
Yep. I 100% was with you. And then she said, no carbs.
She did say that. I forgot about that.
Yep. And I also thought that Jax was going to say, oh, you saw Nina there. Oh my gosh, I can't talk today. And you got this sauce. We'll stop on the way back through to say a final goodbye and to thank him. And then they just showed up back in Port Charles. And I was like, I guess they didn't do that, but that would have been perfect.
Maybe she left. Oh no, because it was Trina's car.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot.
Yeah.
I was going to say maybe she left the sauce in Jax's car, but it wasn't Jax's car because he took the helicopter in.
Yeah.
Trina brought the car.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we need the sauce to be...
It's the key, but I don't know how they're going to get the right person to try it.
I don't know. This is a missed opportunity, guys.
It is, because it would have been great.
Maybe Joss will get so depressed that she does what every other girl does and goes, screw it, give me the carbs.
Maybe. That would be good. That would work. If they would have had Jocelyn stay at home and then Trina stay the night, that would have made sense.
Yeah.
For them to be like, we're so hungry, and Trina say to Carly, oh my gosh, you have to try the sauce. But they didn't send them home. So, I don't know. It would have been perfect. I'm with you.
I didn't even think about that until now. Man.
And then the only other thing that happened in Nixon Falls was that Mike saw Elijah pay the robber off.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, he knew.
He can't prove it, though.
We knew. Everyone knew that he was involved with that. So I'm not sure why we even needed to see it.
As proof that it actually was.
I guess. But it felt like it was a wasted time. So the only other thing that I have that I wrote, Carly with the 5 families like a boss.
Yes.
I loved that.
Very good.
She walked in there like she owned the place. She put Cyrus in his spot, and everyone was like, okay, yeah, you have a good explanation. We're with you. And then she blew up his shipment. Oh my gosh.
I loved her shoes. When she walked in, they're glitter knots.
Yes.
They were cute.
They were cute.
But other than that, yes. Her entire, she took it down.
She did.
You know?
She did great.
So the other people there were Ms. Wu, which is Brad's family.
That should be getting him out of jail.
Mr. Novak. And I immediately wrote, I thought they were all killed. So after she says on Friday, we won't have another incident like the shootout at the 46th Street warehouse.
Yeah.
That was in January. And that's where Brick told Jason the Novaks started moving product to town. They began laying groundwork, and Jason and Brick check on the warehouse on 46 Allen Street where the Novaks were seen. They find the Novaks all killed inside the warehouse.
Maybe it's like the uncle or somebody that had to step in. Like Carly wasn't originally in there, but now she's covering for Sonny.
Okay.
Because they couldn't just let their territory go.
No.
Somebody in the family has to step up.
I just thought it was so weird. I'm like, I'm pretty sure they're all dead, but whatever. And then Mr. Boshima, and he was the first one to welcome her.
Yes.
And gave her condolences and welcomed her in. And then Mr. Novak did. And then Ms. Wu congratulated her, and they had a total girl bomb moment.
They did. It was great. That was my favorite gold star moment of the week. She owned it. And then her going home and talking to Sonny's ghost memory, whatever you want to call him, was so cute.
Because she poured the scotch instead of the vodka.
And then she sat in the chair that she imagined him sitting in so she could just feel him closer. That was so cute.
I hate to say it, but I think she'll do a good job.
Oh, yeah. She said, I'm ready. I'm ready to step into this. Boom.
Yep. And she chose the right color to wear, white.
Yeah. She definitely knew what she was doing. That was awesome.
Yep.
And she played it off well because I don't feel like she knew a whole lot of stuff.
I don't think she knows anything.
Yeah. And they're like, how can you do this? And she said, my husband told me everything. I don't think he did.
Yeah, neither do I.
So
Cyrus trying to say the only thing you've been able to manage is a hotel.
Oh, I know. I wanted to punch him.
Yep. But she did cool, calm.
Yep.
Good job, Carly.
It was awesome.
It was.
I was happy.
Oh, the only other thing was Olivia asking Robert if there could be something between them, and then he didn't get to answer, but the look on his face was like,
oh, yeah.
Well, I don't know, Livy, maybe.
Exactly.
Aww.
I hope they develop that. I think it would be as fun as Scotty with Obrecht.
Yes. Cute.
Ned has not made enough of an effort. I'm sorry to fix this. So it's time that they walk away. Oh, that was the only other thing that happened, which didn't really do anything, I feel like, for the storyline, was Maxie and Brooklyn talking.
Oh, yeah.
And finding out that Britt was kidnapped, but not kidnapped or whatever.
Do you think, so Peter took a picture of the resume.
Right.
Is he going to blackmail, or is he going to have like one of his people show up to be Chloe Jennings?
I think he's going to have one of his people.
I'm serious though. Can we please just send them a book? A baby name book.
Right.
Because they reuse the same names all the time. We've had a Chloe.
Yep.
We don't need another Chloe.
Nope. Yeah, I think he's going to send an imposter. Like, he's going to pay off the original Chloe, and his person will be her.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's all I had. Do you have anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Reality check. did I do this week?
I have no idea.
I
I know that you started watching two really cute girls.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. They were so much fun. I'm telling you, you were counterproductive though. Shannon's friend needed a babysitter because the grandparents can't watch them temporarily. I said, sure, I could do it. But Shannon's theory is spending time with little kids is going to make me not want any more
That's
kids.
not why
She was like, this will be your baby fix. Like, you'll be able to play with them and then leave, and then it'll cure you. I mean, it was only the first day, but it did not cure me because
they're adorable girls.
They're adorable. And so snuggly. I miss the baby snuggles.
And wait until they start telling you that they love you all the time. It's the best.
So cute. I did get a kiss. I was dancing with them and I did get a kiss. It was
Aww.
so cute. So yeah, you just made my baby fever 100 times worse, but thanks.
You're welcome.
Besides that, yeah, I really don't think there was much. Oh, Emily's excited. She got a scholarship because of working with the special needs kids.
Awesome.
There's a special scholarship for the people that have done, we've talked about it before, they have a gym class that pairs up the special needs kids with the quote unquote normal kids. And
typical peers.
I don't like that word either. I don't like any of it, but everyone knows what I mean. That's the way that they say it. And then there's an art class also, and she has gone through all of those classes helping out. And so she got the scholarship.
Awesome.
So Monday
Good job.
is the awards night for that. So she's excited for that. And I talked about Megan and the ROTC stuff already, right?
Yep.
So yeah, that was all. I'm so boring. I'm sorry.
The only thing I have is that we did an intake for the transition of my daughter going from being an adolescent to an adult.
Yikes.
And doing transition. I'm just like, as soon as you get everything under control for them being younger, now we have to focus on the fact that she's not going to be 18 until September. We also had our IEP meeting this week. So I guess I had like a really busy week on that stuff. She's not going to be 18 until September, but she can stay in school until she's 21.
Right.
When we're doing these planning, it's focusing on 21, not on next year.
Okay.
And she knows that actually. So we talked about that because I said, you know, you are going to be a senior next year, but you're also not going to graduate next year. And she's like, oh, okay. So she's fine.
Yeah.
But how ridiculous is it that we have to start when they're 17 to help plan for their life after 21?
Right.
And if you don't, you're like so behind the ball. It's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous because at 17, you don't know what you want to do at 21.
No. And I don't know where her needs are going to be in 4 years.
Right. Right. Think of the growth that you've had in the past 4 years.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
the whole system is ridiculous.
It is. But I really liked the intake person. She was very, very sweet. We picked a service. Oh, now she's getting supports coordination so I can keep my service coordination. No problem.
Okay.
I don't understand. But it's just like, it's a whole new chapter for me to learn. So if you've been through this, please help.
Yeah.
And every state's different. Every county is different.
Yeah, I wish I could give you some kind of something, but
it's okay. They're all different.
It's nuts.
But that's about it. Nothing happened with my son.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
No news is good.
Yeah. I'm like, I guess. A friend of mine sent me flowers for Mother's Day.
Aww.
I know. It was so sweet. She sent me gardenias.
That's super sweet.
And she knows that I garden. She's like, so you can plant them too so they can come back.
Aww. So very thoughtful.
Very thoughtful.
Yeah, I'm excited that tomorrow's Mother's Day because Madeline is still cute and little, so they make the stuff in school. So they brought it home Thursday, and she's like, can I give you a present now? I'm like, no. Well, the ones with spelling marker, and if you don't take it now, it's not going to spell on Sunday. And I'm like, no, you have to wait until Sunday.
It'll still smell.
It will. It'll be okay. So I can't wait to see those.
That is so sweet. You have to let us know what it is.
I will.
Very good.
So, yeah.
So join us on Thursday as we get started talking about Miss Maxie Jones.
Have a good week.
And we'll meet you at the pier.
Bye.
Bye.
If you enjoyed today's show, we invite you to go to peer54podcast.com to subscribe on your favorite platform. Don't forget to leave us a review.
And you can also follow us on many social media channels. Just search for Peer 54 Podcast. Also, we are not perfect, so if there is something that we missed or messed up, just let us know by emailing us at peer54podcast@gmail.com.